Hi there, it's Cora, and I'm here in New York City. And I'm not sharing today yoga with you. I'm actually sharing something that I just found out or figured out in the last few weeks, and I wanted to share with you. It's how to cut the perfect t-shirt for summer. I get a lot of t-shirts and I love what they say, but I don't like the way they fit. So I'm going to tell you what you need. You need a t-shirt. The tools you need are going to be a pair of household scissors, in my case a Sharpie or a pen, depending on what the color of the shirt, and a measuring tape, or in my case again, it's a tape measure, a household tape measure, because that's what I had here while I was here in New York. So I got this great shirt, and I don't like the way it fits. So let me show you. It's this great shirt that says "Chef Forever," which I thought was very clever and very sweet. And I'm very thankful to Vermont Creamery for giving me this shirt. So I'm going to cut it and make it fit me better. So the biggest thing is the neck. So what I've done here is I'm taking this shirt, it's a brand new shirt, I'm going to fold it in half, right? I'm going to take the middle. It's a dark shirt, so I am using the highlighter so that I can actually see what I'm doing here. I don't know if you can see. Can you all see? Yes, see there's a bit of a mark there. So now, what I want to do is I'm going to measure myself from my neck to the outside of my shoulder. Okay? So, I'm not sure this is correct. My neck to the outside of my shoulder. So that is about 12 inches or 30 centimeters. And that's about average for most people. It's just going to depend on how wide you are and so on. Not so much how tall, but just the shoulder girdle. So I have about 30 centimeters, 12 inches. What you do now is you take that in half. It'll be either 6 inches or 15 centimeters. So I'm taking the shirt. I'm now going to make a snip in the top. So that I can cut. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to measure at 6 inches. So I've got 6 inches here. I'm going to measure from this mark to the shoulder, to where it hits on the shoulder. Does that make sense? So I'm just going to measure there, and that's where the cut's going to be. And that's where I'm going to make my next mark. So I'm just going to do that quickly here. So now I know where the second cut needs to be. So I've made a mark here on the shoulder. So now I take my scissors and I'm going to cut here at the mark. I'm then going to take the scissors and I'm going to cut around the neckline toward that center mark. Doesn't have to be a perfect job. Okay, now what I'm then going to do is cut the neck on this side, because now when I fold the neckline, over, I have an outline to match what I did on side one. So here I'm just going to take this and use it as a pattern, basically, to side one. Then all you do is this back piece. The biggest mistake on most of us is that we cut the back too wide, and then the shirt just falls off. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to cut along the back, okay? So I'll be cutting this neckline off. So now I've cut the neckline off. Then I just stretch the shirt, and it'll be a really nice neckline for me. The sleeves I also don't like so much, so what I'll do there is I just cut the sewing part off. So again, we just cut the edges. As you can see, these are not dressmaker shears. They're just shears, but it's okay because once I pull this, it's t-shirt fabric, so it'll just roll. And I'll just cut this. Cut this off. So I'm just going to cut the sleeve off here. Better on this side. And then again, I'll just stretch this. And I'll just kind of be careful with the neck. I'm not going to stretch the neck too much because then I'll overstretch, but I'm just going to stretch it. Fix this little glip here. And then I could cut the bottom if I want to, but I don't think I'm going to yet because I just wanted to show you how to take the neckline. So now you see I've got a very nice shirt that's much better for summer for me. So that's how to cut your perfect t-shirt. See you next time. It's Cora, live from New York.